Hey man, he Brown been allowed to come back at you with another edition, man, of this Boomer's Logic. Just wanted to drop this quick video on you, man. I'm at the crib chilling, grilling out, making some chicken breast for the family on the grill, some salads or whatever. But anyway, I want to get into this what I call Negroes who lose their way theater, because this happens only too often. But before we get into Negroes who have lost their way theater, if you haven't already, man, like, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, all that good stuff. So anyway, the latest casualty in the war of the Negro who has lost their way and think that they have arrived is Whoopi Goldberg. If you haven't heard, she did the same goofy thing that Nick Cannon did. See, here's the problem with blacks and success. You quickly forget about who you are and how these people perceive you, because you rub shoulders with them for so many years, you know what I'm saying, and they give you things, and they quote unquote see you different, you know what I'm saying, and Winfrey has lived this farce for years, you know, even going so far as marrying a white boy and all that type of stuff there, you know. So she sits up there on that panel on The View for all these years, you know, running her mouth, thinking that she's an Oprah Winfrey. And these type of people, just because once again you get a piece of bread while everybody else getting the crumbs from the master's table, you think that you're better than everybody. So she done went out. I seen it the other day. I didn't really think anything about it. I was perusing the YouTubes, and she done made a comment where, excuse me, the Holocaust wasn't about race. Now, I don't care anything about the Holocaust. You know what I'm saying? That's neither here nor there. That don't have anything to do with the Hebrews. So we've suffered our own Holocaust. Anyway, she done said that on national TV. Now, I'm sitting there listening to her when she said it. I'm actually watching it. So the other ladies on the set was like, oh, no, you probably should have said that. You can go back and Google it and find it. So this was probably about, I think this was about a early part of the week, probably about Monday. I seen this, and yeah, she said it out of her mouth, and she was adamant, and she doubled down on it. You know what I'm saying? And they quickly switched the subject on her, because they understood where it was headed. So just like with Nick Cannon, you opened your mouth on them Europeans, and then Europeans put your black tail back in your plate. Look, check this out. Just because you got a piece of bread, and you know, them other coons over there only got some crumbs, you still a coon. Let us get that piece of bread back. We'll holler at you for a little bit. Go sit in that corner, darky, and think about what you said. Yeah, they suspended her from the show. Just a little slap on the wrist, but letting her know, look, we run this. You'll always be beneath us. See, y'all think just because you've marched and they've given you the, you need some more crumbs, huh? We'll give you a few more crumbs. Oh, black women, we'll put you in front of the black man, but you will never be superior or equal to them. So why you think you march, and especially you black women, you beating your chest and downgrading men, as soon as you open your mouth, you think you got enough power, excuse me, to stand up and stick your proverbial chest out and do what this Whoopi Goldberg did, or Nick Cannon. You see what they had to do? Get right on their knees and beg for forgiveness. Ain't no telling what else they had to do while they was on their knees, but they had to get straight up in there, beg for forgiveness. Nick Cannon, they took his show and everything. He was so disgraced that, you know, they snatched and they were stripping him, and somebody got in his ear and said, boy, listen, you got a piece of bread. You better get back over there and get that bread, because we's just got crumbs. And he ran and did exactly what he said he wasn't going to do, because them crackers were putting that boot to his neck. Like, yeah, boy, this is what you will always be, boy. We have the power. And Whoopi had to be reminded that too. Look, check this out. Just because we let you sit up there and talk with them white girls like that, you know what I'm saying, and berate your own people, don't ever forget, you still one of them. And we'll continue to do all of y'all like that as a simple reminder to get back in line. And she jumped right back in line, so she just suspended for a short period of time. But see, this is what is perplexing to me. But it's easy to do. I've seen it done 1,000 times. As soon as you get a little more than somebody else, You totally forget about them and you run to a whole nother nationality that you think the grass is greener on that other side. But as soon as you lose sight of who you are, they're gonna spank you. They're gonna spank you just like they will spank the average black and put you back in your place, whoopee. Just like they just did with you. Spank, get back in place, learn your spot. You can't even talk about us like that. You can't even talk about our issues like that. We'll let you just talk about little regular white stuff, but you don't never open your mouth and talk about the true power source. So check her out. Check out what they did to her. They spanked her, put her back in her place, just like with all good Negroes who lose their way. This has been another edition of When Negroes Lose Their Way Theater. Man, love y'all. Boomer's Logic, Hebron Ben Bilal. Just dropping this little nugget on you, man. Get ready to get back out here in this grill. Love y'all and see y'all on the next one.